Thanks for coming out here. You really didn't have to. I know. Just feel bad sometimes, dragging you places. I only realize sometimes that it's in the dead of the fucking night whenever I do, and I shouldn't make other people suffer for me not being able to sleep. Thanks for coming out. Dunno. Just didn't want to be alone. Don't think too highly of yourself. Your head's big enough as it is. I'm kidding. You're one of the most blatantly obvious insecure people I've ever met. I mean, sorry. It's not like it's a bad thing. I'm more used to, well, people hiding it, I guess. It's kind of refreshing hanging out with somebody who isn't so obviously trying to put up a front all the time. You're genuine, I guess is what I mean. Just like I'm genuinely not good at talking to people. That's why I don't do it much. You're easy. You're good at listening. You understand that not everything has to be filled with talking. Silence is allowed. Talking is good sometimes, though. I recognize that. Sometimes you sit stewing in whatever you're thinking about for too long. Being trapped in your head isn't too good either. Yeah, I guess that's why I dragged you out here. You're easy to talk to, easy to just be around. You don't even have to say anything, it's like you just get it. It's been a long time since I've been able to have something like that. Most of the neighborhood don't want anything to do with me, and hell, that's fine with me most of the time. I can't imagine having someone like Craig trying to drag me around in his runs at the ass crack of dawn like I bet he does to you. You're kind of the type who's not too good at saying no. It'll get you into trouble one day. But not with me. None if I can help it, so don't worry. But, like I said, you're easy to talk to. You kinda take everything in stride. Don't try to needle too much where it's obvious it's not wanted. It's nice. Sometimes. I don't know. Feeling weird tonight. Got a lot on my mind. You're also creepily good at knowing what I'm thinking about. Yeah. It's about Val. More like... Be good for Amanda. For the time you have. Yeah. I just... have been thinking about my relationship with Val, and I don't want anything like that to happen to someone else. Especially you. Not that your relationship is anything like ours. It's not like you're an asshole like me. It's just... I know you're probably scared about her going away. I mean, it's coming, but her going away doesn't have to be the end of the world. What I mean is that you gotta... When my wife died, I just shut down. I let Val do her own thing because I thought, I wasn't there, and we just drifted apart. She left, went her own way, and by the time I realized, so much time had passed, and it was like she didn't want anything to do with me. So I just let her, because she was obviously better off without me, and yeah, then she got back in contact with me. We talked. Not a lot, but it's more than we have in years, and when Amanda goes away, you have to let her do her own thing. She's gonna make mistakes. Things are gonna happen. Potentially bad things, but sometimes you don't have control over it. And you just have to trust her to be her own person. But you can't just do that if you're the only one she has, because then you may end up like me and Val, and like I said, I don't want anyone to have to go through that. What I mean is, yeah, let Amanda be her. She's got a good head on her shoulders, but you gotta be there for her when bad stuff happens. I mean, and good stuff, but mostly the bad stuff, because you're the only parent she's got. You're her dad, man, so just be there. I think that's the most important thing to glean from the shit spewing out of my face. Just be there. Yeah, I just see a lot of Val in Amanda, and it just... I got scared for you. For just a minute, so... Sorry for making it out like you're like me when you're not anything like me. And coming out here, dragging you out here has kind of eased my woes a little bit, 'cause you already kind of do what I asked. You're here. That's what you're good at. You're good at being there for people. For me, for everyone in the neighborhood, and probably beyond that. Amanda's in good hands. Like I said, don't get too big of a head about it. Well, I'm 100% done with talking about my feelings for tonight. Did I ever tell you about the time that I went deep sea fishing and ended up getting in a knife fight with a great white? Well, I was on the smallest ocean boat you ever did see with a buddy of mine from way back. This boat's only about 25 feet long, and it was just the two of us. And as we're putting along, we see these shapes in the water that seem like they're following us. So we continue on, trying to mind our own business.